Up next, we're going to have a speaker by the name of Monique Ruiz. She is the sister of a man named Ryan Mathews. Ryan Mathews had spent 5 years on Louisiana's death row for a crime he did not commit. He was arrested at the age of 17 and was sentenced to death for the shooting death of a convenience store owner. In August 2004, he was exonerated. The court asked to vacate the conviction.
It's been a long time since I've done this. We've been out of the movement for a little while. Our family, just like a lot of these other families, have also been victimized by these tyrants within the judicial system. We're all collateral damage in this dangerous political game. In 1997, my brother Ryan was tried for first-degree murder. He was arrested at the age of 17, and there was no physical evidence. It was all circumstantial evidence. His trial lasted 3 days. His defense attorney was actually, that was his first time trying a capital case. He hardly had any contact with us. It didn't make sense, we thought, to pay for an attorney because we thought it was open and shut. Ryan's jury consisted of 11 whites and 1 black. There was so much prosecutorial misconduct, it'd take us hours to talk about it. We're from Jefferson Parish, which is known to be the center of racism in the southern part of Louisiana. It's the same place where we call it David Duke country. Harry Lee was the sheriff at the time. He was extremely racist, made all kinds of comments, and of course he always got away with it. Actually, the person who was in jail at the same time as Ryan, his name was Rondell Love. He was going around bragging and saying that he committed the crime. And at my first visit with Ryan, he told me that Rondell Love was in bragging about the crime. I said, Ryan, that's jailhouse talk, nobody will ever believe it. But as his sister, I decided to just pick up my weapon and take charge and take on this horrible uphill battle that our family was facing. Coincidentally, Rondell Love was being charged with killing a young lady by the name of Chandra Connolly 6 months after he had killed Mr. Van Hoos, who's the victim in Ryan's case. He slashed her throat. We got a hold of his DNA profile and it matched 99.9999 whatever %. He's currently in Angola now serving on a manslaughter sentence, but the chances of him being brought to justice are very slim because if they do, then the DAs have admitted their wrongdoing and there's possible that Ryan can go back and sue him again. Piecing these lives together, the death penalty in general just dismantles lives. It really does. My mother always says this whole thing with Ryan took at least 10 years off her life. The fighting with the judicial system, the going back and forth to the prisons and fighting over medications and things of that nature, it just really takes its toll on you. And it just really ruined us. This is just a serious and disgusting thing for us to have to deal with at this day and age. So he also had a trial attorney, not a trial attorney, prosecuting, the person who was on his defense, Linda Short, she is his penalty phase attorney. So Linda Short met with my brother. He was 17 years old. She went to his cell and she said, you know, Ryan, in Jefferson Parish, you're not going to get a fair trial. You need to just go ahead and take the life sentence. Life does beat death. And Ryan said, well, I didn't do anything, so if life beats death, then you switch places with me and you do the time for a crime that you did not commit. Fortunately, the juvenile death penalty was banned in, I think, 2004 or 2005, so Ryan was released prior to that. Putting these men's lives back together is very difficult. The recidivism rate is very high. I know several of them from Louisiana that have gone back into the prison system because they have the lack of social, community, and family support. So just continue the fight. It's definitely worth a cause worth fighting for. And you know, like somebody, young man was saying earlier today, that until it's in your backyard, you know, a lot of people don't want to deal with it, you know, but it's right here, and these are the faces, and it's very real, because we all have been affected some way or another. Thank you.